It's 6:05, so we're going to start the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I want to thank everybody that's here, that came. And the first order of business is the salary of the moderator. I need a motion and a second to tell me an amount that you want. Last year we paid $100.
So moved.
How much?
150.
150?
Second.
Who seconded it?
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, is there any other discussion? Nope, hearing none. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Okay, 150 it is. Now we need to elect a moderator. I'm taking nominations from the floor to nominate. And do I hear any nominations? Do I hear a second?
Second.
And the moderator at the annual town meeting. Okay, is there any other nominations? There being no other nominations, I move the nominations are closed. And all registered voters are allowed to vote. All in favor of hiring Mr. Rick Hauser as moderator, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Mr. Hauser, would you like to come up, please? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm that you will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the moderator at the town hall meeting to the best of your abilities?
I do.
Okay, would you please sign here? Okay, have a seat right over here.
Corner, middle, all right, great.
Okay, now you're in charge.
Thank you. First item of business is a presentation and review of the annual town hall meetings for the year 2023.
Okay. Oh, those are the minutes, yes. We need a motion and a second to approve the minute.
Second.
Who made the motion?
Any discussion?
Have the motions, minutes been distributed?
Yes, they are.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Being no discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, say nay. Second item is the reading of the annual financial statement by the town clerk.
I will do that right now. Funds at the beginning of the year are $2,432,444.98. Amount received from all sources is $1,216,60.51. The amount expended for all purposes is $1,025,677.47. Funds on hand at the end of the fiscal year is $2,627,631.18. The amount of tax levied the preceding year is $1,027,020, and the amount of property tax collected is $1,031,919.41. The amount paid out on town indebtedness principles is $0. The amount of unpaid liabilities is $4,948.47.
Do you need a motion to approve the financial statement?
Yes.
And, need a motion to approve the annual financial statement as read by the town clerk?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion passes unanimously. The next is the annual report of the officers of the town board. First up is the assessor's report.
Good evening. My name is Maida Ridgway, your Freeport Township Assessor. Thank you for taking an interest in your township government. As I have stated in the past, per the Illinois state statutes, real property is to be assessed at 1/3 of market value. Due to the drastic increase in the real estate market over the past couple of years, it has become a struggle to reach appropriate assessed values. In 2023, due to the rise in market values and the Illinois Department of Revenue's 3-year sales ratio study, overall property assessments increased approximately 7% to maintain the required 33.33 level of assessment in Freeport Township. Even with this increase, assessments are still low compared to the current sale prices. For 2024 assessment year, our preliminary market analysis reflects overall assessments will again need to be increased in an attempt to be more reflective of the real estate market in Freeport Township. We not only strive to value properties according to market values, but also equitably between similar properties. 2024 also marks our quadrennial reassessment year. Therefore, our office staff will be out updating pictures and building sketches throughout the year. I encourage anyone with questions concerning the property assessments or the complaint appeal process to contact our office. Thank you.
Is there a motion to approve the assessor's report?
So moved.
Second?
Who seconded it?
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Moved. So passed. Next up is the supervisor's report. It's more than one page.
I don't mean that bad at all.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm Patrick Sutter, Supervisor of your Freeport Township. 2023 was business as usual at the Freeport Township, meaning individuals who needed assistance received assistance after earning it. We operated within the confines of our budgets and filled assistance gaps where necessary. Over the last year, we provided grant funding to 6 organizations, service provider agreement funding. Right, Mike?
Yes, sir.
Okay. To six organizations that assisted in areas where township is limited. First one was St. Vincent de Paul, assisting individuals who fall outside the township's income guidelines but still require assistance. Second was the Senior Resource Center and the Senior Home Maintenance Program, which assisted our seniors with the general upkeep of their homes. Third one was the Children's Hands-On Museum, assisting young children with enrichment activities. Number 4 was the Freeport Art Museum, bringing art to the underserved areas of our community. Number 5 was Rebuilding Together Stevenson County, assisting lower income citizens with basic home repairs. Number 6 was the Veterans Assistance Commission, providing transportation services to our veterans. These organizations provide extended programs that the Freeport Township cannot, assisting individuals who fall through the cracks and helping maintain our community's overall well-being. You have come to expect these things from your township, and we have delivered year after year and will continue to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, your supervisor's office is more than just a provider of general assistance. We provide hope, opportunity, self-sufficiency, and a chance for a better tomorrow for those who are willing to take it. Thank you. May God bless you all, and may God continue to bless the Freeport Township. Are there any questions for me? All right.
Is there a motion to approve the supervisor's report?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Passed. Next up is board report. Who is that?
Right. These are the people that are on the board. We have 2 board members here,
Okay.
and they may or may not have a report. Kathy Alton-C has no report, and Melinda has no report. Okay,
So we need a motion to approve and no report?
no.
All right. Next up is maintaining $1 million for the general assistance levy.
We need a motion and a second.
All right. Is anybody ready to vote or to make a motion to approve that?
So moved.
Motion made and seconded. Is there any discussion? Being no discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion passes. Next up is the disposal of surplus obsolete equipment. Apparently need a motion on disposal of that.
Second.
So moved and seconded. Any discussion?
What obsolete equipment?
It's in your list here. It's in here.
Well,
the
we should
opinion.
refer to
That's the one that,
that is the handout.
that it is, that, Liz handed that to me this morning. And who seconded it?
I did.
Okay, thank you.
So it's on the list entitled 2024 obsolete equipment. One desk, 5 monitors, 4 Dell wired keyboards, 1 HP LaserJet 4050 black and white printer, 7 monitors, 2 keyboards, and 1 HP Desk Pro computer without hard drive.
Okay, we have a motion and a second.
So Mike, they identified what the equipment is to be disposed of. Is there any further discussion as to that? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion passes. Any other business to come before the town electors? Apparently not. Next is a presentation of the Nikki Bender Award for Outstanding Public Service. That would, congratulations.
Thank
There are people among us for whom we should be thankful that they followed God's path. Their missions were arduous and sometimes thankless, but they knew that if they did not succeed, the people they served wouldn't either. There are certain professions that no matter the amount of money, it could never suffice. Doctors, nurses, police, fire, military, farmers, etc. And last but certainly not least, teachers. Because without them, none of the aforementioned would be possible. Some of the life-altering effects that great teachers have on their students could never be expressed through words. They are these silent blessings that help to guide, mold, and sculpting students into well-rounded and productive members of society. Tonight's recipient of the Nikki Bender Award for Outstanding Public Service has left a living legacy, and you are currently listening to one of the fruits of her labor. Tonight's recipient has been instrumental in establishing an organization that has helped and continues to help students struggling with a significant disability. If I name the organization, it will give away the surprise. Tonight's recipient has been an advocate for teachers and education and has been a momentous voice for parents and children of Freeport for many years. As a young teacher at Taylor Park Elementary School in the mid-'70s and '80s, this individual taught some of the most challenging kids in this city and did it with style, grace, compassion, love, and an unparalleled dedication. She drilled reading, writing, and math into the very souls of her students, some of whom turned out to be doctors, nurses, police and firemen, business owners, and yes, even political leaders. She accepted one particular child into her classroom who epitomized the word challenging. He was highly athletic, hyperactive, aggressive, and had a severe speech impediment, and did not like sharing with others. But he had potential, and she saw it when no one else did. She allowed him to learn how it best suited him, adjusting her teaching style to meet his needs. She taught him how to sound out his words effectively, slowing him down from talking too fast, and stopping other kids from teasing him. This gave him the confidence he needed, and he blossomed under her watchful eyes. Furthermore, she allowed him to stand up at his desk when performing his schoolwork to satisfy his need for excessive movements. She assigned him chores, such as handing out and collecting papers from other students, helping to teach him responsibility. And yes, she even occasionally made him stay inside for recess when he misbehaved. Unlike many others, she never condemned him for his behavior. She understood him, accepted him, taught him, but most importantly, she loved him. That challenging child was me. And the things that tonight's recipient taught me many years ago are on full display this evening. So when someone says, Patrick, you speak so well, in my heart, I thank her. When someone says, Patrick, you write so well, in my heart, I thank her. When someone says, Patrick, you are a good leader, in my heart, I thank her. But tonight, I will thank her out loud. Thank you, Mrs. Pat Ludwig. Our 2024 Nicolette Dickey Bender Outstanding Public Service Award winner.
I'm gonna hold you after school for doing this. Oh, I love you.
Now, I have to change this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get a new one. You take this one and I will replace it. Okay? So
You stink.
yes, you did.
You did, yes, you did.
Would you like to make a few comments?
Go ahead, tell us what he's really like.
I can remember. Yeah, it was quite a while ago, and it was at Taylor Park School. And I do remember one time where I had dismissed everyone, and Patrick was still in the classroom. And I said, come on, you go outside for recess. And of course, we had the desks, and they were in rows. And then Patrick said, oh, good. And so out he goes, hanging from one desk to the next, swinging his legs. Just going. I thought, well, okay. Oh, I'm so proud of him. Every time he does something to help the community, which he does every day, and helps so many people, I'm just so proud. But it wasn't just me. I'm glad you had such a good memory. But there are teachers all throughout your time that gave you time and attention, but I so appreciate it. Just very quickly, I'll make, this will be a pitch. I'll make a quick pitch. I am retired now, but I am still, I'm in private practice, tutoring a high school student, and he has dyslexia, and he's doing very well. And so after I retired from Freeport, I became the director of the Children's Dyslexia Center. And I knew about dyslexia. I had taken some workshops on it. I could see that this was an issue that was not being addressed. And so when they approached me, this was through the Masonic Temple. And it's a charitable organization. And they approached me because I had given a couple lectures on it, and asked if I wouldn't do that. I thought, well, I'll try and do my best. Anyway, so we have this clinic, and it's at the top. It's on the 3rd floor of the Masonic Temple. And we have served so many children, and you can just see it work. It is a program that is very much in depth. It works for dyslexics. If you can teach a dyslexic to read, you can teach just about anyone to read. And no, I mean, and I mean that in a very honest and wonderful way. And I will tell you, dyslexics, highly intelligent people, and we're missing the boat with them. They are not. Many people don't know what dyslexia is. They think it's, well, you see things upside down, or you see things backwards. And really, that's not the case. There are issues with symbols, such as letters and so on. But they are using, I'm going back to my lecture, so I don't want to keep staying on it too long. Okay. For reading purposes, we use this part of the brain and this part of the brain. A dyslexic, however, uses this part of the brain. Now, this part of the brain is not considered advantageous or helpful. So therein is the issue with symbols and so on and so forth. But instead, this is where the arts, This is all on this part of the brain. And so if we can work using certain techniques and so on, and systematic phonics is certainly a big part of that. If we can use that, then the student, what you actually see happening, and they've done this with brain imaging, they've actually seen it start to light up on this side of the brain. So that can be done. So we need to use a more efficient program for them. So, in any event, I don't want to go on, because I didn't expect this at all. I did not expect this. So I'm not prepared very much here at all. Anyway, the clinic is still running, and it is charitable, so that it is free to students that are in there. I would like to see it, this is going to be another pitch, I would like to see it more in progress in the Freeport School District. I'm working on that, and we'll see how far I get with that. But in any event, I'd be more than happy to explain more about dyslexia to anyone who's interested, or if you have grandchildren or children that are dyslexic. It is hereditary, by the way. They're hedging more into that arena, that it is hereditary. But instead of it being a curse, it's a gift. It is a gift. We just have to use the right programs and approaches to be a gift for them. Okay, I think that's it. I'm just shocked. I'm up here.
Great job.
Oh, thanks. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, my husband's in trouble.
Whoa.
I did not expect this at all, so thanks again, my dear. Thank you.
The next agenda item is public comments.
Yeah. I would like to compliment Barb Burns on her disco shoes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I noticed them before too. I thought they're cool, yeah.
I have them in multicolors.
You can't see me walking this terrible.
Okay, that's it?
Being no other public comments, declaring the conclusion of the business for the annual town meeting, and would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Usually you don't have to vote on these, but if you want to vote, all in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say nay. Motion is concluded, or the meeting is concluded.
Thank you very much for being our moderator.
Thanks for having me.